are underway. Game 7. The winner goes to the Stanley Cup Finals against the Carolina Hurricanes. Dukin, chance. Save made, Dominik Hasek. Fisher will pick that one up and clear it through center. Off the near side. Fake Maltby. Maltby dropped it. Shot by McCarty will be gloved and held onto by Patrick Waugh. Taken by DeVries. DeVries moves it to Reinkrent. Tried to touch that one up. They wave off any icing. Lidstrom's got to come back to play it. He thought there was going to be an icing. Chris Drury knocks it down. Gotten in front. Forsberg. There's room. Forsberg shot. Deflected. Rebound loose. Forsberg turns. Centered right through the middle of the crease. Put it back up and out by Shannon.
What a miscommunication. I don't know what happened between Dominik Hasek and Yuri Fisher, but Fisher noticeably let up on the play, thinking that it was going to be an icing call.
And they had waved it off a long time before it got there. Don Koharski, Bill McCreary are our referees. Brad Lazarowicz and Dan Shakty have the lines with 9, and he has 4 game-winning goals this year. Back it comes. Robitaille a chance. That got deflected to the point. Shot, score!
What a gutsy goal. The price that Tomas Holmstrom pays to score his goals is immense. A face-off win by Holmstrom, not by the center. He helped. Then he went to the front to battle it out with Greg DeVries, and as he was falling down, Holmstrom with just a perfect deflection. Look at this. Off the shaft of his stick, about 6 inches above the blade. He didn't have a shot on goal in Game 6. He had 5 that went wide. He's got pay dirt here, and the Red Wings, for the second time only in the series, have the lead.
Right back in by Duchesne. Into the corner, Holmstrom. Holmstrom dropped it back for Robitaille. Red Wings fans on their feet. An early goal, and the Detroit Red Wings have the 1-0 lead. In Game 7, an immediate Patrick chance begin here against Patrick Waugh.
How good was this? He was falling down, too, about to hit the ice with his face on his elbows. Watch this. In the air. The only part of his whole equipment or body that was touching the ice was the heel of his stick. From our Southwest Airlines goal cam, you see Patrick Waugh went down. Well, I'll tell you what, that was a perfect deflection.
Back to Wilsey, playing in his 4th game in the playoffs. Because of injuries, Wilsey heads to the bench.
Don't think defensemen don't know which forward line they're out there with. If they trust the guys to back them up like Yuri Fisher did, Kirk Maltby there, he's going to go and take a chance.
And he did. Detroit changing behind the play. Sergei Fedorov, a shot, scores! Fedorov!
The man that has had 15 shots in the last 2 games without a goal, Sergei Fedorov, launches a bomb. It might have been tipped. It might have been a knuckleball. Patrick Waugh, if he's a stand-up guy, will say, this one I should have had. 2-0 Detroit. And the roof is caving in here on the Colorado Avs.
Hit a stick, went up, he went down.
It almost looked like it curved on the way in. Yeah, baby, now I got 2 to work with. That's what Dominik Hasek was saying. Think of it this way. For the Avs to win this game now and advance to the Stanley Cup Finals, they have to get 3 by the Dominator. That is a tall order. We haven't seen any shows of confidence or cockiness from Patrick Waugh yet in this game, and there's no reason to. But in the past, the Statue of Liberty is a move that he has really perfected and made famous. Get the puck, hold it up high in the air. Game 6, 2 days ago. He held it high in the air. One problem, he did not have the puck. It never was in his glove, and the Detroit Red Wings scored. They ended up winning Game 6, 2-0. The question now is, we wondered if Patrick Waugh could bounce back from that game, and that didn't seem to be a question mark because he's had such a history of bouncing back strongly. But now,
he's got to get it together.
It's deeper now, the hole that he is in.
Here's the power play chance, though, for the Colorado Avalanche to try and get back into this game. Maybe got a long way to go here. Hull clears it out. The goals came at 1:57 and 3:17. We believe Holmstrom will be credited with that first one. Shot falling down was Sakic. Cleared the near side boards Drury. Forsberg, Sakic up front. 2-on-1, short-handed. Near side is Hull. One-timer Yzerman. Save made by Waugh. And don't forget that one. Patrick Waugh saving a 2-on-1 short-handed chance. And the Colorado Avalanche do not have it together at this point of the period. In this first half of the first period. Taken back by Duchesne. Duchesne moves it in. Duchesne open chance. Waugh the save. Blake cleared it out. Robitaille will send it deeper. Gary Fisher waiting for some help to come off the bench. Olsen got hit hard into the dasher. Detroit back though. Shot blocked in the middle. Lariano up. Pass a little bit behind Robitaille. Sent back in behind the net. Lariano cycling down low to Robitaille. His open shot. Score! Robitaille!
This is one of the reasons Ken Holland, the general manager of the Detroit Red Wings, went out and got Luc Robitaille to score big goals at big times of a hockey season. Patrick Waugh got caught moving when the shot arrived. That is not part of the butterfly code. He wants to be motionless when the puck arrives. A great give and go. Robitaille to Lariano, back to Robitaille, and Patrick Waugh got caught trying to get down into the butterfly, and it cost him. Right there. The puck came out past him, and Luc Robitaille has given the Red Wings a 3-0 lead.
And the timeout, their only 30-second timeout, is being used here by the Colorado Avalanche.
Scotty Bowman, we mentioned that he had used 8 different line combinations by the 10-minute mark of the first period of Game 6. He has just used his regular 4, the same way he finished the regular season as how he started Game 7.
And how he can stay right now and just turn him out. In the corner, Drury takes the hit from Shanahan. Drury trying to run it in front. Got blocked. Shot. Reinprecht blocked. Rebound shot loose in the slot. Played up to Sergei Fedorov. Fedorov back, waiting for help. Gets it. 3-on-2 almost. Pass though went astray. Blake cleared it out of the zone.
Talk about coming to the house. 5 Red Wings all collapsed down around Dominik Hasek. They had the forwards outnumbered 5-3.
Shanahan without the helmet, able to put it back into the zone along the near side boards cleared. Detroit changing, so they have people back. And it'll be moved by Duchesne to the far side and out of the zone. Robitaille looking. Robitaille with the loop. Chant goes through 2. Backhander, save, rebound, Duchesne, score!
Just consulted with Brian Trottier about something. They're looking for answers, and they've got 4 questions to answer now. They are down by 4. What an incredible first period. Luc Robitaille, he's not supposed to be able to do this. You don't think he wasn't energized from his other goal? He beat 2 guys at the blue line. Steve Duchesne in on the play. Tomas Holmstrom looked like he got to it first. And it should be Holmstrom's 2nd goal of the game and 4th one for the Red Wings.
Tomas Holmstrom indeed did reach in, Bill. I agree. I think he's the one who touched it last. A 4-0 lead. Now with 7 minutes to go in the period, one of the questions Bob Hartley's asking, do I take Waugh out now just to let him settle down and then put him back in
just for effect
in the 2nd period?
I'm almost certain that's what he was whispering to Brian Trottier, wondering what Trottier thought of the move.
But if I do that, I got young David Abisher,
and things could get worse before they get better.
He hasn't played a game yet in the playoffs. Tipped in off the near side to Keane. Keane takes it. Skula gets over the far side and will play it back to center. The widest margin ever in a Game 7 was an 8-2 Chicago win against St. Louis back in 1990. A 6-goal differential. That's the widest margin in a Game 7 in the previous 104 that have been played. Folks, Detroit's got a shot at setting a mark there if this keeps up. Shot wide of the net by Devereaux and rebounded away to center.
I can tell you one difference between these goals and those goals in 1990. You got to remember the Colorado Avalanche were the #1 defensive team during the regular season. #1.
And Down goes Maltby. In comes everybody. Maltby just skates away and looks at the official.
These two teams have not had a fight in their last 19 playoff games.
The two goaltenders are at their respective blue lines.
There's only been one fight in the last 29 playoff games between these two teams, and none in the last 19. A time for Patrick Waugh to reflect while we sort this thing out. But while he is reflecting, the Detroit Red Wings, led by Luc Robitaille, Tomas Holmstrom, and others, are celebrating.
Their first, Kasparaitis the roughing at 14:07. So the Detroit Red Wings leading at 4-0 on a power play. Olsen sent it in. Shanahan and a save made. Shanahan redirected. We think Tomas Holmstrom has 2 goals in the first period. He's been credited with none. The last one went to Duchesne from Robitaille and Holmstrom, and the first one didn't go to him yet either. But
he's having a tough day at the scorer's table.
What are you going to do? That should all be changed by the time we get back for the second period.
It's on a power play. Here is why. Watch what Kirk Maltby does here, number 18 for the Red Wings. When he dumps the puck up, watch this, he'll turn around. Kasparaitis nails him. I'll guarantee you Kirk Maltby turned around hoping that Darius Kasparaitis would take the bait. There's not one player in the NHL that will lay his body down and his life down quicker than Kirk Maltby to try to get a call.
Comes into the middle instead, and Maltby's shot just went wide. Maltby was open in what ended up being a 2-on-1. Lidstrom sends it along the near side boards. Maltby cutting behind the net. Maltby with 3 seconds left to go. Grounds it out in front. One chance, and that's all he's going to get. A 4-0 Red Wings lead at the end of the first period. 4 goals on the first 8 shots over a span of 10 minutes and 54 seconds against a future Hall of Fame goaltender and maybe the greatest goaltender ever. A Game 7 where the winner goes to the Stanley Cup Finals. And the Detroit Red Wings, after 1 period, have placed themselves in a pretty good position. 4-0.